What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of Extra Turns.
Yeah, this is a really epic game. Excited for everybody out there to watch. But first, let's talk about our awesome sponsor, cardkingdom.com/command zone.
Yes.
If you use that affiliate link when you are purchasing your Magic product, your singles, anything at all, you are supporting Extra Turns, game nights, our podcast, all of our content. You're going to buy Magic cards anyway. If you just use that affiliate link, when you do, getting the cards you want, you're getting awesome service from Card Kingdom, and simultaneously you are supporting the content you enjoy.
And there's going to be a sweet decks on display today. So.
Yeah, you probably want to look at the deck list. They're in the show notes, and maybe Manson's deck in particular is pretty sweet. So
exciting.
Yeah, spicy stuff.
Another way to support the show is directly at patreon.com/command zone. We love our patrons. We talk to them every single day. Josh and I answer questions on Discord. We have a really vibrant and thriving community that will be there to answer your questions as well, and just to engage other fellow Magic fans. And of course, patrons are the first people to see episodes like Extra Turns and Game Nights without the ads. So if you want to catch the episodes early, make sure you sign up at patreon.com/command zone for as little as $1 a month.
And also for as little as $1 a month, if you're a patron of the show, you have the opportunity right now to audition to be a guest on Game Nights. This is something we've done each and every year. We're holding the auditions right now. It's actually winding down, so you want to make sure to, if you want to audition, it's okay to join the Patreon just to audition for the show. That's totally fine. And again, you don't have to be at a certain tier. As little as $1 a month will allow you to audition.
Looking forward to seeing all your auditions.
Yeah, definitely an exciting thing and one of our favorite episodes to do for Game Nights every single year. But that's Game Nights. This is Extra Turns. So let's go ahead and watch the game.
Let's go.
How's it, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Extra Turns. On this one, we have a really exciting lineup. We've got a bunch of players who are also team members and editors here at the Command Zone.
Hey everyone, it's Ashlen, and I'm back again, and today I'm playing Xantcha, Sleeper Agent. This is a political deck, full of lots of nasty enchantments. I'm going to play things that encourage my opponents to take actions against each other, and at the same time, I have a bunch of effects that discourage them from doing anything to me. So when the dust settles, I'll be the last one standing.
Hey everyone, it's Manson. I'm one of the editors here at the Command Zone, and today I'm going to be playing Kykar, Wind's Fury. So this is a polymorph deck. It's full of big, crazy, splashy creatures. But my plan isn't to cast them. I'm going to use the spirits from Kykar and polymorph into them, so I can get these huge, scary threats onto the board before my opponents are ready for them.
Hey everybody, it's Jake Boss. I'm an editor here at Game Nights in the Command Zone, and today I'm going to be playing a partner pairing of Reyhan and Ishai. So this deck is all about 1/1 counters. Some cards add counters to my creatures, others multiply their usefulness if they have counters, or I can subtract counters to cash in for some cool effects. It's a lot of accounting and math, but luckily I took Algebra 2 twice, so I think I'm pretty prepared.
So my commander for this game is Obosh the Prey Piercer. My plan is really simple. I'm going to play a bunch of cards that deal small amounts of damage to all of my opponents. But most of them have an odd CMC, which means with Obosh's ability, that little damage is going to add up to a lot. And hopefully I'll burn all my opponents to the ground.
All right, let's play.
Let's get extra.
All right, let's battle.
Let's do this.
Oh, I'm gonna make this match his kilt.
You just got a kilt?
Yeah. Yes!
Okay, everyone ready?
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will play a Luxury Suite, and I will tap it, and I will play a Cataract Parasite, which doesn't do anything until I have a red permanent. So right now it's just a 1/1.
Off to the races.
Go ahead.
All right, I will draw. I will play a Rogram Trome and pass.
All right, I will draw for turn, and then I will play a Foreboding Ruins tapped. Pass turn.
Okay, draw for turn. Then I'll play an Opulent Palace tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. I will play a Snow-Covered Mountain, and then I will tap 2, and I'll play a Talisman of Indulgence.
Uh-oh.
Ramp.
There we go. That's not a red permanent though, so Cataract Parasite doesn't do anything. I suppose I should attack someone. Manson, this is your first time in a gameplay video for us, so it is fitting that I attack you with the Cataract Parasite.
So obviously I can't block, so take 1, go to 39.
Welcome.
R.I.P.
All right, and that's it. Go ahead.
I will untap, draw. I will play a Plains And I'll play a Fillwar Stone. Pass turn.
Okay, I will untap and drop. All right, I will play a swamp, tap both, and play a thematic compass. Pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap and draw for turn. Well, last turn was so fun, I'll do the same thing. Play a tap tri-land, and I'll pass.
Exciting turn.
Jake playing the most fair magic of us all.
Wait till I get my mana right.
Slow and steady wins the race.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. I'm going to play a mountain. And then I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to play a Thought Vessel.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap 2 and play an Arcane Signet.
Oh, geez.
A lot of ramp over there.
Yeah, and then I'll pass the turn.
All right, untap, drop. I will play an island, and I will tap 4, play Kykar. Pass turn.
All right, untap, draw. I will play a Dragon Skull Summit. Oh yeah, this seems fun. I will tap and play a Treasure Nabber.
Oh, boy, that's pretty bad
That's
for me.
good.
Okay,
I love that.
Pass turn.
Okay, untap, draw. All right, well, I get to join the party now. I'm gonna play an island,
Oh,
Ooh.
and then I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna cast Cultivate.
Ooh, there we go.
So I'm gonna get a plains into play,
All right.
and I'll get a forest into my hand,
seems good.
and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, on end step, I have to do this. I was going to save this for Ishai, honestly, but
No!
I'm going to lightning bolt the Treasure Nabber.
Ooh.
He never got any shinies.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, he was coming after all my shinies, so.
He is dead.
All right, and then I will go to my turn, and I will untap, and I will draw. Play a Myriad Landscape as my land for turn. Then I'll tap 5, play Obosh, the Prey Piercer.
Oh no!
Oh gosh.
So the thing to keep in mind here is that is a red permanent. So Kederek Parasite is online, and also it's odd CMC. So whenever you draw a card, you're going to take 2 damage.
Seems odd.
I killed Treasure Nabber. I already hit you, so I will attack Jake with the Parasite, which is actually going to hit for 2 because of Obosh.
Okay, I have no blocks. I'll take 2 and go to 38.
That's going to be a lot of damage over time.
I hope so. All right, Manson, your turn.
Sweet. Untap, drop.
Okay, so that's going to trigger the Parasite. You'll take 2 damage for drawing the card.
I will take 2, going to 37.
All right.
I will play an Evolving Wild, and I will play a Smothering Tithe.
Okay.
That's a good card, I heard.
And because it's a non-creature spell, I get a Spirit Token from Kykar. And I think it's time to fling the damage back. I will move to attacks. Kykar will swing 3 at you, Josh.
Yep, that seems fair. I will take 3 and go to 37.
And with that, I will end my turn.
All right, I will untap and draw.
Okay, on that draw, there's 2 triggers now. Parasite and Smothering Tithe.
Yes.
Are you gonna pay 2?
You know what? I'll go ahead and let you have it.
I'll make a treasure. Thank you.
Okay, and then you'll take 2 damage from the Parasite.
Yep. And I will go to 38. All right, so I'm going to pay 3 and activate Thematic Compass. And I'll find a mountain and I'll play the mountain. And then I will pass turn.
Okay, I will untap and I'll draw for turn.
Smothering Tide trigger. Do you pay the 2?
No, you can have a treasure.
Yay, another treasure.
And then I'm gonna take 2 from Kederek Parasite. And I'll go to 36. And I'm gonna play a forest, then I'll tap 5, and I'll play a Colonian Hydra.
Ooh, is that the one that doubles?
It is the doubly one.
Doubly bubbly.
He comes in with 4 woman counters on him. Okay, and that's all I can do, so I will pass the turn.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. I will draw. Manson, I'm not gonna pay.
Yes.
You can have a treasure.
Give me the money.
Then I'm going to pay 4, and I'm gonna play Ambition's Cost. So I'll draw 3 and lose 3. So I'll go to 34.
3 Smothering Tide triggers.
I can only pay for 1 of them, but I am gonna pay. So you get 2 treasures.
Ooh.
Really?
Really? Yeah, it's going so bad. I gave you 3 this turn. Then I'm gonna play my land for turn, which will be Smoldering Marsh. It comes in untapped, but I'm gonna immediately tap it to play Soul Ring.
That's a nice classic OG Soul Ring, though.
Yeah.
O to the G. I guess I should swing with Obosh because I can't block flyers, and I'm probably not gonna block an 8/8 if he decides to come at me. So he can just block for free. Oh, no, he can't actually, because it'll eat it. If I don't attack you, will you not attack me with an 8/8?
I can't promise it will be an 8/8, but I won't attack you with this creature.
Oh, thank you for actually not taking advantage of a loophole. Yes, I
I'm
appreciate
an
it.
honest person.
You want to attack me with the Hydra?
Yeah, I want to attack you with that Hydra.
Wow, that was scary what he just said. It's going to be
Wow.
big. Okay. In that case, Ashlen, I'm sorry, but I will attack you with Obosh for 6.
Okay. I'll take 6. Going to 32.
All right, and that's all I can do, so go ahead.
At your end step, I'll sacrifice Evolving Wilds, searching for a mountain, and put it into play tapped.
Okay.
And I will untap, Drop.
Trigger Parasite.
I will take 2 damage. Going to 35. I will play a Sacred Foundry untapped, taking 2.
Gonna use all that mana, I guess.
Yep, that's the plan.
I don't like this plan.
All right, I will sack 5 treasures and tap 2 for 7 mana, and I will play Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight.
Wow.
That's
Oh my
hard.
goodness.
That makes my Obosh
Yeah.
a lot worse.
It makes it normal.
It makes it a 3/5 for 5. That's not normal. Look on the bright side, everybody. At least it wasn't a non-creature spell. He doesn't get a spirit.
Yeah, how's about that, man? So no spirit.
Underpowered.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I'll tap 2. I'll play an Arcane Signet.
Okay.
I will grab a spirit. So now I have 2 spirits.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I will move to attacks. Kykar will swing at you, Jake, and the spirit will swing at you, Ash.
I will take 2 because of Gisela. Going to 30.
Okay, I'll take 6 from Kykar because of Gisela and go to 30. And 6 commander damage. Yikes.
All right, with that, I will end my turn.
All right, I will untap. I'll draw.
Smothering Tithe trigger and Parasite trigger on the stack.
I will give you a treasure token,
Yay!
and I will take 4.
Yeah, because it's doubled by Obosh and then doubled again from Gisela.
Going to 26.
That's crazy.
Don't cast a card draw spell right now.
I'm also like hurting on lands, so I pay 3 and activate my thematic compass.
Well, it's better than just missing land drops without a thematic compass.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
True.
That's a fair thing to do. Why don't you guys do that?
All right, I will find a swamp and then I'll play it as my land for turn. So here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Manson.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, I like what I'm hearing here.
Wow. You sacrificed Gisela. Deal?
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
So right now, you're causing me a lot of damage.
I am.
Yes, not intentionally, but you are, and you're becoming a threat. Okay, so my commander, Xantcha, she is really great in Josh's hands. I am right now very convinced to give Josh Xantcha,
Oh, that would be 20 commander damage.
right? Okay,
Oh, against you, yeah.
That's really good.
but I'm giving Josh Xantcha, and eventually someone will find an answer to Gisela.
Okay.
I could instead get rid of Obosh, but I'd want to make sure I am not going to be affected by you.
If you get rid of Obosh, you're just gonna lose to that.
And then you aren't getting attacked for 20 by Xantcha.
Yeah, I understand the shakedown here. I think Gisela might be the ultimate problem here, but that isn't up to me.
Yeah, I'm just worried he has a counter.
You've got to get him to use it because I could draw a removal spell, but if you don't make him use it, then if he does have a counter, the removal spell we draw doesn't do what we need it to do.
Well then, will you not attack me for the next turn if I get rid of Gisela?
Deal. Don't even have to think about it. I didn't think about it. You could have got more, but yes, deal.
All right, well, let's try. I'm gonna pay 2 and Dreadbore, Gisela.
Ooh, good card.
No!
No counter?
No counter.
We did it!
We're back on the board.
Me.
Gisela dies.
I was like, sure he had a counter.
I live to play another land.
certain. You seem so not worried about all this discussion.
I used my entire turn for that, so I will now pass.
Okay.
Jake, please remember that.
I'll remember that. Untap, draw for turn.
Smothering Tithe trigger.
I'm not gonna pay.
Okay, I will make a treasure.
Parasite trigger, take 2.
All right, I'll take 2 and go to 28. So I'm gonna start off by playing a Vivid Creek, and it is tapped with 2 counters on it. And then I'm gonna tap 5, and I'm gonna play a Verdurous Gear Hulk.
Oh.
This is just big one after big one.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna put the 4 counters on the Colonian Hydra.
Oh my god.
It now has 8 counters.
So it's gonna be, oh boy, it's gonna be huge when it attacks.
Oh yeah, it needs that D20.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna move to attacks, and I'm gonna swing at Manson
What?
for 8, but it doubles to 16 because of its ability.
And that thing has trample?
It sure does.
Oh boy.
Oh, man. I do not feel like taking 16 here.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, he's got a removal spell.
Before damage, I will crack the 2 treasures, tap these 2 for mana, and play a Divergent Transformation for
Oh, no.
4. I will exile the Colonian Hydra and one of my spirits. When I cast it, I'm going to get a trigger from Kykar, getting another spirit, and because I'm exiling the tapped one, I'll just do it like this.
Okay, so Colonian Hydra will get exiled. So I'm gonna reveal until I hit a creature.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go, let's roll.
Swamp, land, a Johnny, Winding Constrictor.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, less scary.
Exchange 5 mana thing for a 2 mana thing seems in your favor.
And I'll shuffle the rest into my library.
All right, now for my turn. Let's spin the wheel. Nope. Nope.
Instant.
Nope.
Instant.
Nope.
Instant.
Nope.
Land.
Oh my goodness.
Enchantment.
You guys are about to see my whole deck.
Sorcery.
I know. Oh my God.
Sorcery. Enchantment. Land. How many creatures are in here? Sorcery.
It's just
land.
Gisela.
There's just the one Gisela.
Log, and then
Oh no.
artifacts.
He's like,
land,
yeah, Emrakul.
Oh my god.
And still got
Oh, it's a creature.
Udvara Hellkite.
That's a big one.
What does it do?
6/6 fires when it attacks.
When a dragon attacks.
And then the dragons make more dragons when they attack.
Oh, that's really bad.
I don't know if that's better or worse than Gisela, honestly.
Bruce and Silas, Vice Cops. This episode, The Stakeout.
This is a waste of time. Why don't we just break down the door and grab the bad guys?
We're such unlikely partners. You never want to play by the rules, Bruce. We're already on thin ice with the captain after the Sanctum fiasco. We gotta do this one by the book.
But the stakeout stuff is so boring.
Don't you mean bore-ish?
Ha 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 ha, that's not funny.
I know, we can pass the time by listening to some music. How about some Metallica?
What? No, I like folk music.
Okay. Why don't we use our wireless earbuds from Raycon? Then we can each listen to whatever we want on our own. You have a pair, right?
Of course I do. Raycons are great. They start at about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds, but they sound just as amazing.
I actually just got their newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds. And they're the best ones yet, with 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives a nice noise-isolating fit.
And for a limited time, you can get 15% off your order at buyraycon.com/extra.
That's buyraycon.com/extra for a special 15% discount on Raycon wireless earbuds.
Make sure to check it out now while the deal's still running. Buyraycon.com/extra.
Are we worried at all that if we're both listening to music, we won't hear if the bad guys try to sneak past us?
Huh? Why would we worry about that?
And then my opponent tapped 2 islands, and they placed their card onto the battlefield.
What card was it? What card was it?
I don't want to know.
It was Stasis!
Oh my gosh, that was too scary.
So scary.
Super scary.
Okay, Ashlen, your turn. You got a freaky story to tell us?
Well, I can do one better for you, actually. We can all listen to a scary audiobook with Audible.com.
Ooh.
I've got the first of the Dark Tower series by Stephen King ready to go right here.
Nice. I love Audible.
Yeah, they're the best. And they have so much more than just audiobooks. They've got podcasts, guided wellness programs, theatrical performances, A-list comedy, and exclusive Audible originals you can't find anywhere else.
They even have soothing audio experiences co-created by Thrive Global, so I can calm myself down if I have trouble sleeping. You know, like if I've been listening to scary stories or something.
Yeah, whatever you want to listen to, Audible has you covered. So to check it out, visit audible.com/extra or text extra to 500-500.
That's audible.com/extra or text extra to 500-500.
Okay, my turn. This next story is about Blood Moon!
Oh, heck no.
Everybody left. Hey, Johnny Combo Player here. My silver border should tell you that I'm not a regular Magic card, but I am a regular player with regular problems. Now, I pride myself on being prepared for anything a game of Magic has to throw at me. All High Tide, Hulk, Storm, or Kiki Jiki with the best of them. But one thing I wasn't prepared for was experiencing the first signs of hair loss. Let's face it, no guy is ever ready for thinning hair. Thankfully, now there's Keeps, the simple and easy way to keep your hair. You see, you used to have to go to the doctor's office for your hair loss prescription, but now, thanks to Keeps, you can visit the doctor online and get medication delivered right to your home. So you can say goodbye to pharmacy checkout lines and awkward doctor visits. Just like interaction is the key to stopping my combo decks, prevention is key when it comes to hair loss. Keeps treatments typically take between 4 to 6 months to see results, so it's important to act at instant speed. The sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you're gonna save. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/extra to receive your first month of treatment for free. Remember, when hair loss comes your way, don't just scoop to it, have a response ready. That's keeps.com/extra.
All right, now spin the wheel. Oh, It's a creature.
Udvara Hellkite.
That's a big one.
What does it do?
That's a heavy curve.
Makes 6/6 fires when it attacks.
When a dragon attacks.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, and I will not take any damage.
Oh, right, because you stopped. That was all on an attack. I forgot.
That's great. My counters deck is totally going off with these charge counters. All right, well, that's just about it, so I'll pass the turn.
All right, on your end step, I'm going to crack my Myriad Landscape. And I will search for 2 basics of the same type, which will be 2 swamps that will come into play tapped. And then I will untap for turn, and I will draw, and that will trigger Smothering Tithe. And I will pay for Smothering Tithe.
Yeah.
No.
Make it.
Good investment.
Then I'm gonna go to combat. Manson, I'm gonna attack you with Obosh for 6.
You know what? I'll take the risk. No blocks.
Wow.
Okay, I have nothing, so take 6.
And I will take 6 commander damage. Going to 27.
It's progress. That's good.
It's progress. All right, and then I will play a Winding Canyons as my land for turn.
It's a good card.
It is a good card.
Well, my deck does one thing, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. I don't know if this is actually strategically the right move considering arch enemy over here, but I'm gonna tap 3 and I'm gonna play Spell Shock.
What does that do?
Ooh.
Whenever any player successfully casts a spell, Spell Shock deals 2 damage to him or her.
Oh my goodness.
Just 4 damage with Obosh.
Well, lucky for me, I only have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, me too, and they're both lands, so. And then I will pass the turn. Go ahead, Manson.
All right, I will untap. Draw.
Parasite triggers on that draw.
Yep, I will take 2. Going to 25. And then I will tap 4. And I will play a Distant Melody.
Ooh.
And Kykar triggers, I get another spirit.
Dang, this is a great deck.
Yeah, it really is.
What'd you do over here? So Spell Shock's gonna trigger, and you're gonna take 4.
I will take 4.
Doubled because of Obosh.
Seems good. But I will be able to draw some cards here.
3, right?
Yep, I will choose spirits and be able to draw 3 cards.
Okay. Parasite trigger.
Yep, I will take 6. Worth it.
Man, Josh is great to have around right now. I didn't expect it to be like this.
All right, well, I will move to attacks. I will swing these 3 all at Josh.
Oh, come on.
Var trigger, and it'll create a 6/6 dragon. Caw-caw!
That is not what it sounds like. Then it should be a 3/3. Okay, so that is 10 damage.
That is 10 damage.
All right, I will go to 24. Ouch.
Oh, bam.
And then 3 of that is commander damage, so I'm actually up to 6 commander damage from Kykar now.
Ooh, we're almost there. With that, I will end my turn.
Okay, I will untap. Exciting stuff. Draw for turn.
Parasite and Smothering Tithe again.
Yep, not paying for Smothering Tithe, and I'm taking
2.
2. Going to 24.
And I'll make another treasure.
I think it's fair to say we're all worried about Manson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Next
pretty
turn he
fair.
makes 2 6/6 fires.
If I give Xantcha to Manson, do you have enough to activate it to kill him?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I have enough to kill, but I wouldn't mind getting some cards and
And you'll get
Getting
your
him
card drawn,
lower.
yes.
Yeah, I have tons of mana and nothing else to do with it. So actually, I think that's a great plan because he's at 15. So
Yes.
I do not like this.
Okay, well then first I'm going to activate my Mathematic Compass.
okay.
So again, I will get a swamp into my hand and then put it into play for a turn.
nice.
And then I will attempt to cast Xantcha.
In response,
Dang it.
Teferi looks disappointed at me, and I will not counter it. It resolves.
Ah, sweet.
Xantcha, Xantcha, don't you want to Xantcha, Xantcha, don't you want to?
She always comes prepared with a.
So Xantcha will go hang out with you, Manson.
Yep.
Sorry about ya.
We are best buddies now.
Unfortunately, Spell Shock will trigger and deal 4 damage to you, Ashlen.
I will go to 20.
All right. Before your end step, Ash,
Yep.
I will pay 6, sacking these 2 spirits with Kykar. And I will play a Synthetic Destiny.
Oh my goodness.
Crap.
Ooh.
Wow.
First of all, Spell Shock's gonna trigger.
Yep, I will take 4.
That's already good.
That's good.
Oh, well, I'm tapped out. I can't do anything.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so Symbiotic Destiny is still on the stack.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 3 and activate Xantcha. So I'll draw a card, and you will take 2,
I will take 2 from Xantcha.
and then I will pay 3 more, and I will draw.
And I will take 2 again. Going down to 7.
Sorry, I didn't draw anything great. So maybe that one is. But we got him down to 7.
Yeah.
Hopefully this isn't too bad what's about to happen here.
All right. Synthetic Destiny resolves.
So you exile all creatures you control?
Yep, all my creatures get exiled. And I will put Kykar back into the command zone. So actually, when I cast Synthetic Destiny, I'm gonna get another spirit from Kykar, which means I'm gonna be revealing 6 creatures off of my top 1 library.
Oh, you get one more.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
And I will put Xantcha into my command zone.
It was a good plan.
She tried.
I guess we go to the end step now?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
Nothing good, nothing good.
I think it's all good stuff. Like, I don't think he's got any, like, small little creatures.
Oh no!
Okay.
That's already not great.
Piggy man.
Is there anything left?
Ilharg, the Raise Boar.
Oh no.
Wow.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Hellkite Charger.
Oh boy. Extra attack steps.
I don't want to see that.
Can you fail to find anymore? That would be
Definitely
great.
can.
A lot of creatures, whoops.
Please.
Oh, here comes
Okay.
Safara.
That's not too bad. Hellkite Charger, oh boy.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, when you have 6 huge creatures and you get extra attack steps.
Oh, Rhea Dawnbringer.
Okay.
So many
Get
angels.
stuff out of the graveyard. Yeah, row.
There you go. Big angels coming onto the board.
Fail to find.
Oh,
No!
big fishy.
Oh, there goes all our attacking hopes. Not that we could attack into all this crap. One more?
One more.
One more.
What's the lucky one? Oh, Avison.
Hey.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of creatures.
Pretty bad.
This is really bad.
Pretty bad. He's at 7.
I am at 7, which is unfortunate.
Oh, so is that all you're gonna do? Is our end? Is,
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
can I pass turn now?
Yeah, that's it. You know, nothing
Wow.
big.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, have fun with that, Jake.
All right, I'm here to have a good time. I don't know what Manson's doing.
I'm having a great time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Untap and draw for turn.
Oh yeah, when you draw a Keteric Parasite.
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 from that, and I'll go to 26.
Smothering Ties trigger.
You can have it.
Okay, I'll make a treasure.
I'm gonna start off by playing a Plains.
Okay.
So I'm hoping this is gonna help us out. We'll see what it does. I'm gonna tap 4, and we're gonna play Sharkto Crab.
Okay.
Spell Shock is gonna trigger, and I'll take 4 from that, and I'll go to 22.
Gotta get some 1/1 counters on that thing somehow.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play Rishkar, Pima Renegade.
Okay.
When Rishkar enters the battlefield, I'll put counters on the Sharkto Crab and the Verdurous Gear Hulk. And because of the Whining Constrictor, it's gonna be 2 instead of 1.
Oh, seems
Nice.
good. Seems
Nice.
good.
And because I cast a spell, I'm gonna take 4 from Spell Shock, and I'll go to 18. Trigger the Sharkto Crab. Whenever 1 or more counters gets put on it, I can tap something down. So I'm gonna tap down the Hellkite Charger.
Yes.
And it won't untap during his untap step.
That's right, it is frozen.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Josh, that's it. I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
Okay, I will untap and I will draw for turn.
Smothering Tide trigger.
I will pay 2 for Smothering Tide.
No.
I'm gonna play a Dragon Skull Summit as my land for turn. Then I'm going to tap 4, and I'm gonna play Torbrand,
Okay. All right.
Thane of Redfell.
Oh, wow.
That will also trigger Spell Shock on myself because it does hit me, so I'll go to 20.
Yikes.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do, so I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap, and Hellkite Charger will stay tapped because of the Sharkto Crab.
Boom, owned.
That's right.
Yeah,
Your
take that.
board sucks now.
You got me. On my upkeep, Rhea Dawnbringer will trigger. I will take Gisela out of my graveyard and put it onto the battlefield.
So that's double damage on his whole team here, yeah.
Oh yeah, Gisela's back.
This is just about ball game now, I think.
All right, I will draw.
On the draw, Parasite triggers 2 damage.
So actually, with Gisela, I'm not going to be taking any damage, right?
Yeah, you get to stack the replacement effects, so you can make it so that it prevents the damage from Cataract, and then that damage can't be doubled because double 0 is 0.
Wow.
So you take no damage.
I will take no damage. All right, well, I will go to my attacks.
Yep.
All right, Safara and Rhea Dawnbringer will be coming at you, Josh, and Stormtide Leviathan and Avison will be going at you, Jake.
Well, I can't do anything about that. So I will take a whole lot of damage and die to angels.
In Manson's world, everything sounds like that.
Everything's a bird.
Yeah, and I think I'm taking 24 here, 14 plus 8, 22. But unfortunately, I'm only at 20. So I will also die to some combination of angels and or leviathans.
Caw. And 7 of that is lifelink from Safara, so I will be going to 14.
Cool.
If there was any little ray of hope, it was that he was low life, but 14's a
know.
lot. Yeah.
And I will pass turn.
Oh my goodness. I'll untap and draw for turn.
Spell inside trigger.
I will not pay.
All right.
So, well, first, I'll play Herbert.
Oh, you found a land.
Yeah.
All lands are swamps and islands.
Yes. All right, well then, I will pay 2 and demonic tutor.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't know if I have anything in here that will save me, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, now's the time.
Yeah.
I did indeed find a card that I believe will help me.
Here we go.
All right, I will pay 3, and I will Toxic Deluge.
Woohoo!
And I will pay 8 life to clear that whole board.
No!
Just amazing.
Going down to 12.
Oh my.
All right, so everything gets -8, -8. Do you have a response, Manson?
Yep, Teferi's still disappointed. I do not have a response.
Oh, he says Teferi, and I'm like,
He's like, yep. I know, he's like, yep. And I'm like,
Do you have a response? Yep.
I'm sorry,
Yep, all my
Teferi.
creatures die.
no Teferi's protection.
No response.
at the end of my turn, after I don't know how many, thematic compass will flip.
You earned it.
Wow.
The little compass that could.
Yeah, it might matter here, actually.
Yep, that's my turn. Go ahead.
That's amazing. I thought it was game over.
Wow.
Oh,
All right, I have nothing to untap, so I will draw. Shall we try this again?
no, no.
No.
Oh, no.
I will sacrifice 2 treasures and tap these for 4 mana for Kykar, Wind's Fury again.
He's back.
Lead.
And then I will tap a mountain for Soul Ring.
Ooh.
I will get a spirit for Kykars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I haven't played my land for turn, so I will play a Mistveil Plains tapped.
Okay.
Well, let's do this again. I will tap 4, and I will play a polymorph.
Oh, no.
Kykar trigger, I will get another spirit, and then polymorph will target one of my spirits, and I will start revealing once again. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it just
Oh my
one?
goodness.
Blazing Archon.
That's
Creatures
okay.
can't attack you.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
Yeah, that's not what you're getting up to.
Yeah, I don't attack really.
Yep. Well, they can't attack, so I will pass my turn.
All right, so end of your turn.
Oh, I don't like this.
I'm going to pay 2, and I will play Rakdos Charm, and I will choose exile all cards from target player's graveyard, Manson.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, what?
Interesting.
Okay. Mistveil Plains is useless to me now.
I'm curious. That seems interesting.
Okay, and then I will go to my turn. I will untap and draw.
Smothering Tide trigger?
You can have it.
Okay, I'll make a treasure.
All right, so I will play Bajuka Bog, which I drew this turn. So,
Sad Rakdos Charm.
Rakdos Charm. And then I will tap 4, and I will play Ill-Gotten Gains.
Oh.
Interesting.
Rakdos Charm makes sense. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we both discard.
Yep, I will discard a Prayer Stream, a Plains, and a Talisman of Creativity.
Oh.
Wow.
All mana.
That's good to know.
Yes. I will discard a Sire of Insanity, Varaska's Contempt, Commander Sphere, and Profane Command.
Okay.
A lot of stuff there.
That's a big
Right.
grave.
And then Ill-Gotten Gains gets exiled.
And then you each choose 3 cards in your graveyard and get them into your hand. Manson, which 3 cards are you going to choose?
I think this is a hard decision here. Maybe the Prairie Stream, the Plains, and the Talisman of Creativity.
I like those, yeah. Let's go with those.
That's probably the best play.
All right, I will choose Demonic Tutor, Profane Command, and Toxic Deluge.
Ooh, I do not like this.
I feel like her 3 cards are better than your 3 cards.
Yeah, we know what that is.
I think it's safe to say so.
And then I will pay 3 and run Toxic Deluge back
Yep.
for 6 life.
Wow.
Yep.
Back-to-back Toxic Deluge. How's that feel? You were so far ahead at that one time.
Yeah, I had 6 big beaters on board one time, but I had no response.
I will go to 6. All
They
right.
all die. Oh man, Kykar will go back to the command zone.
Oh, you got a card in your graveyard now, so that's good.
Oh, great!
All right, cool. And after that, I will pass turn, Manson.
Yep, that was a good turn. Alright, untap. And we'll draw. Alright, I will play a Plains, that you already saw. And, yep, I will play Kykar for 8.
Flippy flappy.
Alright, well, you already saw this, but I will play a Talisman of Creativity, sacrificing a treasure.
There it is.
Making a spirit. Yeah, I can't do any more. Your
right.
turn.
I will untap. Draw.
Wow, this game turned on a dime.
Yeah, it did.
I'm not going to pay for Smothering Tithe.
I will gladly make a treasure here.
All right, well then, I am going to pay 2 and Demonic Tutor.
Big surprise.
Very nice.
Not looking good for me.
All right, and then, oh, look at that. I somehow got a Cabal Coffers in my hand, so I will play that.
Oh, how convenient.
I didn't see that there.
What a coinky dink.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Cabal Coffers. Because of Urborg, I have 10 swamps, so that means I get 10 black mana.
Is that all?
That's all.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
10 black floating.
He's at 14.
Is it possible Profane Command target player loses X life with Cabal Coffers for the win?
So that's 15, but 2 for Profane Command, 13 damage, right? 13. Yeah, you're 1 short.
One short. Okay, with 8 of my floating mana, I will play Villis, Broker of Blood.
Oh.
That's a finisher.
I will pay the remaining 3 to cast my commander, Xantcha. And I will give you, Manson, control of her.
All right, I will accept Xantcha.
Great, and then I will pass my turn.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Big time. Jeez.
All right, untap. Draw. All right, well, I will pay 6 mana.
It's a lot of mana.
And I will play Metalmai, the Ageless.
Oh, cool.
Yep, all right, well, I will play a Per Stream untapped, and I can't really do anything here, so pass turn.
All right, I will untap, draw.
Smothering Tides trigger.
I will not pay.
All right, I get another treasure.
Great. And then I will go ahead and activate Cabal Coffers for 10 mana.
10 black floating.
10 black, wow, okay.
Here we go.
10, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Ooh.
16.
Oh, what is this?
16.
And I will play Profane Command where X is equal to 14.
Oh.
And I will choose target player loses X life, which is 14. And for the second one, since I have to choose, just in case you have something, I will return target creature with converted mana cost to X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Burn mana costs 14 or less, huh?
Yes, 14 or less.
I don't think that second part matters unless you got a counterspell.
I do not have a counterspell, it's just a Mystic Monastery.
Good game.
Good game, everybody.
Good game, good game.
Oh, that was scary.
Wow, what a
Oh
turnaround.
my
Nice
gosh.
win.
Wow.
I was a sleeper agent.
Wow, what an ending. I did not see that coming.
Close. I was rooting for Manson. I was like,
Manson's
come on.
deck is super sweet.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought he was going to take it there at the end, but Ashlen Rose, you can never counter out of a game.
No.
Yeah.
Especially if she's going to counter your biggest spell ever. I know. So yeah, can't never count Ashlen out. Great game though. Awesome to see again the fellow people over at the Command Zone participating and playing. And you know what? I'm looking to transmute more now.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. Good mechanic.
Really,
One I may have
really fun
underrated.
deck. Make sure that you go to cardkingdom.com/command zone if you want to build any versions of any of these decks, or if you saw cards played that you're thinking, I got to put that in my deck. Cardkingdom.com/command zone is the place to go to get all of your cards as fast as possible and in the best condition.
Yeah, and Commander Legends is coming up as well. There's tons of new product as always, and Card Kingdom, again, just has everything that you need. Also, if you're looking to sell some cards or trade them in and get some more cards as well, great place to do that. Card Kingdom is one of the fastest, and they rate cards very, very nicely as well.
Yeah, they have one of the best buy lists out there for sure. And another way to support the show is by purchasing UltraPro products. They support all of our content. You see every game we play. We only use UltraPro sleeves, deck boxes, and playmats because they are the best.
Yeah, we've been relying on them for 4 or 5 years of content on the show, and we've never run into an issue. I'm not kidding. Never, ever, ever. In fact, actually, one of the things I love when people come in and they shuffle up our decks, because we'll sleeve the decks together, be like, wow, I love this. Like the new Eclipse gloss sleeves. Looks great on the last episode of Game Nights that we recorded, so I can't wait for you to see that too.
All right, and the final way, of course, to support all of our content is directly if you go to patreon.com/command zone. A bunch of cool perks. You get to see extra turns and game nights earlier than the general public, so you can brag to your friends that you know how it ends before they get to see it. Please don't spoil it, though.
Like a letter?
Yeah. An email.
Dearest
letter.
friend.
What is this, 1982? Also, a really cool perk that only comes along even for patrons once a year is the audition process for game night. So if you've always dreamed of being a guest on game nights, this is your chance right now. It's winding down. There's not a ton of time left, but there's still a little bit of time, and it's perfectly fine to sign up for our Patreon in order to just go audition for game nights. It's patreon.com/command zone. It can be as little as $1 per month. That will qualify you for the auditions.
Yep, and again, episodes like extra turns like this don't happen just out of nowhere. Josh and the team work really, really hard on them, and it's because of supporters on our Patreon, on our Game Nights Kickstarter last year, that we're able to make this extra content happen for you all. So we do super appreciate it. Just head on over to patreon.com/command zone even if you're not interested in auditioning, just in supporting more content.
Yeah, we really do appreciate our patrons. You make everything possible. So thanks so much, and thank you everybody out there for watching.
See you next time.